investors started to pay more attention to Chinese equities last September, early October. And that was really, back then, a seemingly one-off big bull rally. But now what's exciting is I think we are seeing the continuation, the extension of the whole bull run, meaning the story is not over. It is a mega trend, and likely it is going to be a multi-year trend, in fact. I think very unfortunately that we are seeing a lot of volatility, but that was the nature in Chinese equities. That was always the case. But what's good is you mentioned the AI-driven theme and all these tech names performing very well. What I see is going forward, I think in the very long term, we are going to see earnings improvement across sectors, across the board, which will potentially help this sustainable, long-lasting China bull rally. In the very, very short term, let's dial back to the Trump thing. I think Trump is delivering. Trump is living up to the promises and commitments he had back in the campaign. But at the same time, he's trying to strike this fine balance with achieving the real mega objective. Making America great again is about maximizing national interests, right? But that doesn't have to be leading to a beggar thy neighbor consequence, meaning you expand or benefit domestic interests at the expense of or harming all of your trading partners. The situation where we are in now, as I see, is actually a very ideal scenario where it's not the worst case, where all the trading partners of U.S. are penalized with hefty tariffs and levies. In fact, U.S. has signaled clearly enough that it is willing to negotiate, and everything can come with both carrots and sticks. Likely, I think China is benefiting from this simply because investors are seeing less uncertainty. Investors are now growing confidence that things are not necessarily this bad. The other thing I think that is worth noting is last Q3, Q4, the local rally was primarily driven by domestic investors. Retail investors were getting very excited. They started to open new brokerage accounts, etc. But this time around, I think really it is a re-rating of Chinese equities. We see international capital coming, and this is not just in China. We actually witnessed a rotation of capital, right? European equities were doing so well year to date, and so are Chinese equities. In comparison, U.S. has performed less, I guess, more muted.